you've been waiting for that promotion or a huge salary increase for a while, then this video is absolutely for you. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the story of a client of mine who worked to get the promotion he deserved. I will then break down the 2 prerequisites you need before even having that conversation. And then I'm going to be sharing with you 3 strategies you need for having that promotion conversation within your organization. If this is your first video, hi, my name is Shubh. I'm a Singapore-based job search strategist and career coach and a former corporate recruiter. So let me start by sharing with you the story of this client of mine. We'll call him Steve. Steve had been with his organization in the same role for over 4 years. He had been rated as one of the high performers through and through, appraisal after appraisal, but he wasn't able to get the promotion to the next level. So we decided that now is the time for Steve to take things in his own hands. He decided to book a call with his manager and collected data from the last couple of years about, firstly, his performance and all his appraisals, what he's got in the system in terms of feedback, what all he has done to contribute to the organization. Then he had a conversation with his manager on how he can make his promotion happy. He spoke to her and asked, look, I understand that promotion is a complex decision. It's not just about the performance of the person, but a lot of different business factors which lead to whether the person will be promoted or not. I want to make sure that if there's a business opportunity and my promotion could be possible, I do not lag behind because I haven't done certain things. So he spoke to his manager on what are different things, KPIs, metrics, contributions he can make in the next couple of quarters to be able to consider it for the promotion. If the opportunity arises, if there is a role, his promotion becomes a no-brainer. And together they came up with this entire list on how he can contribute to the company. The next thing he did was to reach out some of the critical stakeholders of his team to have a one-to-one conversation with them, how he could make their goals possible. The third thing which he ended up doing was to increase his visibility. As an introvert, Steve wasn't going out for a lot of company networking events. He wasn't participating in things outside of work. And worse, he wasn't even making known in the organization what all he was doing. So he started taking some conscious effort to start networking with people outside of his immediate team. He started joining some of these events so people knew who he was. He also started sending out emails involving critical business stakeholders to talk to them about what his team has achieved. Not in a way where he takes credit for the whole thing, but to talk about how his team has developed a particular project, implemented some automations which will help them do their tasks easier. And I'm very happy to report that with this, Steve was able to get his promotion and became the youngest deputy lead for the particular vertical that he was working in. Now, there are a lot of different parts to this conversation, and the story sounds very simplistic. So let me break those things down to you. Before we talk about the strategies, there are 2 prerequisites which I want to talk to you about. The first prerequisite is you need to have a good performance before promotion can happen. Now, if you think of the story of Steve, he was a high performer. When he collected data of the last couple of years, he had data to back his performance, the things he's done, the projects he's contributed towards. If you don't have that good performance, all the other strategies will fall flat because people would not want to endorse somebody who they can rely on. The second prerequisite is having the conversation before the appraisal cycle. Look, promotions are very complex topics. It's just not one person's decision, especially as you grow higher up in the organization. So if you're starting this conversation at the appraisal, it's possibly for the next year or the next promotion cycle that you would be considered. If you want to make this promotion happen soon, you need to start talking 1 to 2 quarters before the appraisal cycle, because it takes a while to start building the business case. So now that we know the prerequisites, let's dive into the strategies. Number one strategy is having a mindset of working together with your manager instead of us versus them. So you cannot go to the manager and talk about how you need the promotion. It has to be a conversation on how you both can work together to hit certain goals so that the promotion happens. And it definitely cannot be a conversation of blaming your manager. So that's very, very critical in all the conversations you have about your promotion or a salary increase. The second strategy is what's in it for them. So when you're talking to the critical business stakeholders, you need to spell out and show it to them that you're somebody who's reliable. You're somebody who would work with them to help them achieve the business goals, and you would be contributing to the business. The third strategy, of course, is visibility. Your value is a sum of your performance and your visibility. Unfortunately, a lot of people think as long as I do my job well, the visibility will be taken care of. But that doesn't happen. It's nobody else's responsibility to advocate for you, but your own. So think of certain things you can do to be known outside of your immediate team. The worst possible thing that can happen is your manager works hard to prepare the business case for your promotion, and the business leaders and the decision makers don't even know who you are. So think of, how you can network outside of the team, join some non-work events in the organization, send out emails to talk about what you've done, how it can help different stakeholders to be known in the organization. I hope these 3 strategies and the prerequisites make it easy for you to get your next promotion. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe so you can keep on getting more videos like this and really, really accelerate your career.